Hi everybody, it's Joyce again from the reference department, and what we're going to do today is show you how to use one of our databases that we provide, which is AtoZdatabases. It's a pretty perfect time to be using this database, especially because you might be writing holiday cards and need some addresses. So we'll show you how to go ahead and use it, and it's pretty simple to access. So we're going to go back to our system page, which is cclsys.org. Go ahead and type that in your web browser. And then this time what we're going to do is find your library. Just hover over that and you're going to choose Cambria County Library. Once you get to Cambria County Library, you're going to see the Downtown Library's webpage, and across the top you're going to see resources. A bunch of different resources can be accessed through this resources tab. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And then you'll see library resources. And if you scroll down, you're going to see digital resources. So we will be talking in short tutorials about other resources that we have. And right now what we're going to do is click on AtoZdatabases. So once you see this icon, you're going to go ahead and click on it. Click right in the middle of the letter, the word to, and then that's going to pop up AtoZdatabases for you. I was already logged in with my library card. You may have to log in with your library card and password. It probably will ask you that. So you'll go ahead and put in your library card and password. And then just a little about AtoZdatabases. It's a research and reference database, and it's ideal and created for sales leads, mailing lists, market research, background searches, finding friends and relatives, and it's got a whole bunch of other functions as well. You're going to find profiles for over 30 million businesses and executives, over 220 million residents. So it's helpful if you're doing something for work or if you're doing something for home. So we're going to go ahead and search for a business. Let's look for a specific business. We're going to type in Giant Eagle, and we're going to type in Johnstown. Say that you need to locate all the Giant Eagle stores in the Johnstown area, and then we're going to choose from the drop-down. Go ahead and choose Pennsylvania. And as you can see, all the Giant Eagle pharmacies with their addresses and their phone numbers pop up. There's also a little more information about them as well. It tells you how much revenue they make. I believe that this is probably the store manager's name, but I wouldn't quote me on that. But it's helpful information to have. So that gives you locations and phone numbers for Giant Eagle. Let's say that you wanted to find a list of specific businesses. We're going to go ahead back to the advanced search feature. With that advanced search feature, you can limit your search to businesses in a geographical area and by numbers of employees or annual revenue. So for example, if you want to know how many businesses in Johnstown have 250 employees or more, your search is going to yield 12 results. So let's go ahead and set up that search. We're going to say geography by city. So we're going to go ahead and say Pennsylvania. And then it's going to let us choose Johnstown. We're going to go ahead and click on that. So that's our selected city. And then we're going to decide what kind of business we want to look for. So we're looking for a number of employees. So let's scroll down and do employee size. We're going to say 250 employees or more. And then let's scroll down. And if we were interested in limiting by a specific annual revenue, we could do that. But let's go ahead and search and just see what comes up. And we've got 12 businesses in the area, in the Johnstown area, that have 250 employees or more. So once you've done that initial search, you can revise your search to get more or less results, or you can click on the new search to do completely different information. That advanced search feature is a great marketing or a fundraising tool. Let's say you're trying to reach out to specific businesses, perhaps for your church or your team group, and you're trying to reach out to the local businesses. That's going to give you that information. And it's also helpful if you're a job seeker, because then you can find employers in a specific industry within a particular geographic location. As you saw on the left-hand side, you just want to go ahead and choose those, they call them facets, and go ahead and choose them, and then it will limit your search and pull up what you want. The saved searches feature also lets you save your searches for another day. So you click on the new saved searches account on the upper right-hand corner, and you can go ahead and save your particular searches up there. Speaking of job seekers, AtoZdatabases also has templates and examples of resumes and cover letters. So let's go back to the home page. And you can take a look here. You see career resources, job tips for how to prepare, how to apply with a resume. You can do all of that kind of information using this. And again, mailing lists, sales leads, emails right down here. So all that kind of information. And then of course you can also search for individuals by name and phone number. So you would just go ahead and type, let's just do Tom Smith in Johnstown and Pennsylvania. And let's see, I don't know if we're gonna have any Tom Smiths, but let's take a look and see. And we do, we have quite a few, not surprising. So there are all our Tom Smiths in the area. And if you wanted to contact them, there's a phone number, an address, and you can go ahead. And if you choose that record, you can go ahead and look at it. You can also sort them. Say that you wanted to sort them by address, you can just click on that and it sorts it by number for you. If you were doing a broader search and just looking for a name for someone, say someone had moved and you weren't sure where and they had an unusual name, you could just type in a first and last name and then it would bring up all the cities and states, and you could sort them alphabetically just by clicking on that little arrow. It's also bilingual, so you can search in English or Spanish. And if you're intrigued by what's being offered here, you can watch some intro videos, read the FAQ. They also have a reference desk with a training center, or you can just contact them directly or sign up for one of their live training webinars, which they hold 6 times a week. We're also available to help you at the reference desk if you have any questions. So please give us a call if you need, 814-536-5131, extension 210.